Hi, this is Sandy Sims from SDS Digital with the Accord Melisma module. This video demonstrates the LHAND timing options plus a new feature, LHAND gate mode. LHAND is a single jack note player accompaniment to the main chords or arpeggiator generators, thus left hand. The LHAND jack's input is fed to a delta trigger with adjustable sensitivity that quantizes and triggers notes, locked to the chord scale or not, based on a timing source. The timing can be derived from the ARP clock input, A clock, or the gate input's gate lengths, or from a user set time base to trigger notes at the present CV at 1 volt per octave, to be sent over the LHAND MIDI channel. This video will focus mainly on the timing aspects of LHAND. Please note that prior to version 1.9, some of the behaviors in this video won't be the same. Please update to version 1.9 or higher. Link is in the description. I'm just setting up the sequential to display the sequence we'll be using to generate the CV's LHAND we'll be using. Any sequencer would do. The MIDI you hear is playing from the sequential for reference. I'll turn it down now you have heard it. The Melisma's A clock is being clocked by the sequential at 1/4 the step rate of the sequence. In other words, the sequence is running 4 times faster than the A clock. Patching the top right jack, the CV output of this sequence, into the LHAND will be heard immediately. I have an envelope pulse waveform coming from the sequential that will be nice for the chord's gate input, just to keep track of the tempo. Only every 4th note is playing from LHAND. This is because our timing source is A clock 1. Maximum 1 change is permitted per A clock. Set to A clock 2. 2 changes are permitted. So now every 2nd note is playing. And here at A clock 4, all notes are playing. Note that the LHAND lock is turned off so it doesn't have to follow notes in the chords. I'll turn up the MIDI synth on the sequential. The notes correspond perfectly with the originals. Sequential is also sending some percussion there. So that's A clock with LHAND. Another very different timing source is the chord's gate input. This uses gate lengths to quantify the LHAND update rate, and as a result, the LHAND note lengths to match. LHAND is less limited, so fast-changing CV input, like an LFO, could get very populous. Fortunately, there is some relationship to the gate frequency taken into consideration, and a bit of logical division. This is more musical relationship to LHAND than the clock and timing one. Several LHAND changes may be permitted within one gate cycle, but always tries to quantize it agreeably, even using A clock. New for firmware version 1.9 is LHAND gate. The CC jack is the gate input, while the CC knob adjusts the on threshold. The CC function set to LHAND gate disables delta and bass notes but still allows scaling lock to the chord, generating LHAND notes with the gate length up to 10 seconds. Select the CC quick box to set the LHAND gate mode. Hand G. The gate input relies on the gate threshold setting. If the CV is higher than the threshold, it will turn on a note. Let's use the sequencer's gate output. I have an inline attenuator which shows the relative level required at the threshold setting. This CV level also controls the LHAND velocity offset. The higher the threshold, the higher the velocities will be at the cut-in point. The lower threshold will cut in at a lower level. It's quiet, so I'll pull the cord gate so as we can hear it better. These pulses are digital on-off, so the CV level can quickly jump to add velocity. If you're not interested in variable velocity, setting the threshold higher will provide more of an on-off condition. If used with a varying CV, like a simple LFO, the LHAND trigger to gate delay comes into play. A mixed LFO can provide various LHAND velocities as the threshold is crossed at different rates. If the gate signal is sourced from a sequencer CV, every second step must fall below the threshold, but using a CV adder or mixer could get very precise velocity results, if one was to go that far. As this gate input still uses the adjustable CV to gate delay in settings, the note trigger samples the CV level 2 or 3 milliseconds after the threshold. Gate delay can be changed in settings. The positive ramp of the LFO must be faster to provide higher velocities. This is a complex waveform, so the tangents vary somewhat. So the faster LFO produces more notes and more variance in the velocities. Slower gates can be up to 10 seconds long. As the CV is captured just after the gate threshold, changing CVs from the sequential are ignored, thus only a few notes are plucked from the sequence at these non-synchronized gates from the RTEM module. Due to the gate delay and the analog nature of CC jack, gates less than 10 milliseconds may not trigger an LHAND note. This could be favorable for serendipity, but with a trigger sequencer, maybe not so much. As you heard, switching out of LHAND gate mode is pretty seamless. Well, with the right CV coming in already. In the LHAND menu, LHAND gate is in the selection list as well. Just scroll left from CC. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and like the new feature in version 1.9. There are also some other fixes and refinements to make the module even better than before, so I do recommend the update. If you like this presentation, don't forget to hit the like button. I'm Sandy Sims. Thanks for watching.